Bitcoin staking protocol Babylon leads crypto funding with $70 million investments. Jesus, money just keeps on coming from VCs into the crypto industry. Welcome back to the Block Hash podcast channel. Today, we're going to talk about the VC industry. We're going to talk about Babylon and what's happening here and why this is continuing to happen and the precursors, what we saw in 2021, how this might be reverberating into 2024 and beyond. Are we on the cusp of another bull market? Probably. So we're going to discuss that. Make sure to check out our Substack, blockhash.substack.com, to get all this every single week, frictionless and free. Make sure to also check out our website, blockhashpodcast.com, for more. Everything is there as well. Diving into the article, give you my thoughts at the end as always. So let's pile through this. So Babylon secures $70 million funding led by Paradigm to boost Bitcoin's secured decentralized economy, marking significant progress in crypto infrastructure development. So Babylon, a Bitcoin staking protocol, raised from Paradigm, investors like Bullish Capital, Polychain Capital, and Galaxy. This investment, excuse me, bless me. This investment aims to further Babylon's goal of creating a Bitcoin secured decentralized economy. Their protocol allows various proof-of-stake POS systems to acquire staking capital from Bitcoin. PitchBook analyst Robert Lee noted that infrastructure projects are now attracting more venture capital. He pointed out the high transaction costs on platforms like Base as evidence that blockchain infrastructure is still developing. Infrastructure is still underdeveloped, he said, highlighting the need for growth in this area. Paradigm's Arjun emphasized the importance of trustless staking for Bitcoin and the broader ecosystem. He praised Babylon for being at the frontier of Bitcoin innovation and expressed confidence in their potential to advance the cryptocurrency industry. While this week had fewer funding announcements, it followed Farcaster's $150 million raise for its decentralized social network. Nanar, a platform for developing social applications on Farcaster, also raised $11 million from Hound Ventures and Coinbase. Other notable funding news includes Open Social, which closed a $5 million seed round in January 2024. Aperture, a DeFi platform, announced a Series A raise totaling $12 million, bringing its valuation to $250 million. This round included investments from Skyline Ventures and Blockchain Founders Fund. Additionally, Script, a Swiss-based crypto asset financial services company, securing $5 million from Braza Bank. These funding rounds highlight a growing interest in decentralized finance and blockchain infrastructure. Investors are focusing on projects that address key challenges like high transaction costs and security. With continued investment, these initiatives aim to drive innovation and growth in the cryptocurrency ecosystem. So it's great to see VCs really diving back into the crypto world and pouring more money in, showing their support. Obviously, we saw this in 2021, toppling, billions in dollars being invested into these companies. That died off over the last couple of years, and we just saw it start to rise again in the first quarter of 2024, which is a great sign. It seems to have continued in Q2, April, May, and now going into June. We'll find out probably in July what Q2 ends up looking like and if it's beating or similar to Q1. But I think it's going to outpace it. And I think most of this year is going to be a really good year of accumulation for a lot of VCs and investors that want to get into these projects. And I think that'll just bubble up as we build into 2025. Obviously, this is a huge precursor for what happened in 2021 with the last bull cycle. And this is likely to be a precursor going into 2025 for the next bull cycle. And the fact that retail still isn't in the market yet, and we're having all these positive things start to accumulate, means I think we're going to have a bigger bull market than we've had in the past, maybe one of the biggest we've ever had. And that's, very encouraging to see. Bitcoin is at all-time highs. No one's batting an eye. Ethereum has ETFs. No one's batting an eye. Ethereum might not even be a security anymore because of this. It muddies the waters even further. Probably will start trading soon. On top of that, you have the entire crypto market just kind of hovering, just waiting to move, while money keeps pouring into it and people keep building use cases and all these great announcements coming out. Other countries, getting on board when it comes to regulations and allowing use cases. And you're seeing a lot of projects start to put out strong use cases, whether it's Stellar Lumens and XRP or Cardano or Polkadot. Solana's growing tremendously, might get an ETF as well. Same with XRP. There's a lot of positivity, and there's a lot of positivity heading into the election cycle this year. A lot of positivity heading into the second half of this year where we have a chance to get a rate cut, maybe to end the year. There's a lot of good things. And if we can continue in this direction and we still haven't popped off, especially Bitcoin sitting at its all-time high and just chilling and no one, acting crazy, that's kind of weird to me. So I think once we have retail start to dip back into this market pretty strongly, things are going to explode. And I think a big part of that is the VC funding. When you have the money pouring in, it's going to get spent on marketing. It's going to get spent on development. It's going to get spent on building community in these applications around those communities. So good things are happening. Very excited. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below about VCs getting more involved into the space and pouring their money in, and what that can mean. I want to know your thoughts, what you've seen in the industry. Obviously, it just keeps on accumulating. Q2 is probably going to be a big year. Curious to see what happens over the second half of 2024 for VC investments. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, thank you so much. See you guys on the next episode. Cheers.